Change and adapting. As traders, we're told all the time how we must be able to adapt to market conditions. But I think that's easier said than done. How does one just suddenly shift so fast? When adapting to big changes, what emotions overtake your mind? This is when the uncomfortable feeling settles in. Sometimes being uncomfortable just prepares us for the journey ahead.
Interesting, because FTMO just banned all US clients.
FTMO just banned United States clients.
This year, FTMO will no longer be accepting US clients. Now, what is this?
Truth is, I was never the best at adapting to new changes, but I'm ready for it all. Alright y'all, what's up y'all? So it is official, FTMO has now moved all US traders to this platform called DX Trade. I am not familiar with the platform DX Trade at all. And so far, I just took a couple days. Today is February 20th. I took a couple days just to familiarize myself with the platform. But I'm looking at it right now. It's on my screen. That's why I'm looking over here. But I'm not gonna do any markups on there. Like, I've taken 2 trades right now. I'm in 2 trades right now running. I didn't mark up my charts on here, and I'll show you a little bit what DX Trade looks like. I'm still gonna use TradingView to mark up my charts. I'm just gonna enter my trades on the FTMO DX Trade. One, I hate that DX Trade does not have a mobile app, because today when I was out, I got an alert for me to actually get in these trades, but then I had to go to the web browser to actually place the trade. So it was just a lot going on. Chart, like, how am I supposed to see the spread? Like, I can't see where the spread is. So that's one thing I'm looking, I'm like, I can't see the spread on the chart. But other than that, there's no other problems. Here's the DX Trade. It's pretty simple, fairly interface. See, has my equity on there. And the only reason I went down a little equity is or my balance went down a little bit, is because the trade that I was in, when I was on there on my FTMO on MT4, it closed out the trade because it migrated my account to this one. So it shows your balance, your P&L, margin, all of that good stuff. And then over here, I'm not trying to show some information. It has the P&Ls, or like what positions you have open right here. Shows it right there. See, on that one I'm up $62, and the other one, if it focuses, I'm losing $30 right now on that position, but $65 up on that position on the other trade. But the interface is pretty smooth, I'm not gonna lie. I just need a mobile version app of it. Moving to a new platform isn't like a comfortable feeling. And obviously, trading on a new platform isn't easy, because I'm used to right now trading on MT4, but I just had to make the switch. All about being adaptable to the situation. But you know, as long as I'm able to place my trades on there smoothly, then it's no biggie.
And now I'm like finding my voice and like ending up motivated. But I can get myself some straight. But that's the end goal. Is how you gonna get people to listen. I'm putting my face on social media.
Go after your dreams, right? Go after it. I never compromised that. I never allowed anybody to tell me what I was capable of accomplishing. I never let anybody tell me that I can't do, right? I went after it. If you want to accomplish something or do something that a lot of people think is difficult to accomplish, you have to put all your eggs in one basket. And there's no compromise. Doubt is such a strange thing. There'll be times where you succeed and there are times that you fail. Wasting your time doubting whether you're going to be successful or not is pointless. And you just put one foot in front of the other. You control what you can't control. And then you see what the outcome is, right? If you win, great. You're going to have to wake up the next day and do the journey over again.
when you're not taking trades, does that not make you a trader? Like, I think a lot of people struggle is because they think they have to take trades every day. And this is actually something that was kind of weighing a little bit on me as I'm in this challenge and as I am on my live FTMO account that I have with them. I'm like, man, I'm not taking trades every day, because I used to be like a scalper, kind of intraday. I mean, I still intraday sometimes here and there, but mostly like I've been swing trading stuff, like swinging, like holding stuff for a week or two. And that's actually how I passed my other challenge. And so like when I did it on my other challenge, I just was like, okay, I'm not gonna switch back to scalping or really trying to look for day trades, because I seen how the higher time frames work for me. Just because I am a swing trader doesn't mean you have to swing trade. But when you swing trade, there's, I guess, gotta be realizing that there's not gonna be a lot of opportunities for me in the market. I'm gonna have to wait for stuff to align and present themselves. And this week I was just like, man, like I wanted to, obviously I'm recording it, the process of getting funded through this account, with this 200K account that I'm doing. And I'm like, man, like I'm trying to make content for you guys. And I just find myself like, I was just finding myself like, man, like I'm not trading. And I just was really just in my own head. And I was like, man, do I really, like, I was just second guessing myself. And I have to really realize, that being basically a swing trader, you're not gonna trade every day. You're not gonna have a trade for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that is okay. But far as with content for the channel, I have to be like, okay, I can still record things that don't necessarily have to be with trading, because you guys need to see like, okay, when he's not trading, what is he doing? How is he spending his time? And I think that's important, especially when you are a beginner trader, to, you know, just to be able to see what other people do when they're not on the charts, and that you don't have to be glued to the charts. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to switch my trading to being more of a swing trader, because I don't like to be at the charts every morning. Like I don't want to do that. Like for me, that's like clocking into a job all over again, and that defeats the whole purpose. So I don't want to be at the charts like that. So but yeah, I'm gonna definitely continue to vlog and just vlog my daily like kind of life sometimes, and so that you guys can see what I'm doing on my daily basis. That doesn't have to necessarily be trading, or I can just be sitting on the camera giving you guys free game as I go through my day-to-day life. But I feel like it's important for you guys to know, obviously get to know me because you're coming to the channel, and to know how I just handle everything. And right now I'm showing you like the real right now. Like this week I was in my own head because I'm like, man, I ain't see a setup for like 2 weeks now, you know? So or about a week or two, I think. So a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I was just like, man, like I was just scrolling through pairs, and then I was trying to be like, okay, let me try to catch an intraday. But then I just was like, nah, I'm not even trying to do that, because I'm trying to stick to the plan. And I'm just showing you the real, like, hey, sometimes even me as an experienced person can sometimes get in my own head sometimes, but I pull myself out of it. And I talked to my cousin who's also a trader himself, and he's in this space. And he was telling me like, nah, bro, like just keep doing what you're doing. And the best traders don't take trades every day. They sometimes take 3 trades a month. And I was like, you know what, you're right. Like, especially me being up on the challenge, it's like, okay, you being up 2%, which is $4,000. Okay, if you do that in a month, and then on top of that, you're probably having your other sources of income, which I would very, 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 very much say you should have other sources of income coming in besides trading, just to make it easier on you. But yeah, I was in my own head for a little bit, but I got myself out of it, and I'm just like, okay, I'm a swing trader. I'm not gonna have that many opportunities. Sometimes I might trade 2 times a month, sometimes only 1 trade a month, and that's just what it takes. So, but yeah, if you're in your head and you're a trader, or if you're taking an FTMO account or any type of funding challenge that you're doing, just be patient with it, especially nowadays that they give you unlimited days to complete it. There is no rush, because you got to think of things in the span of not how much you can make in a month, but maybe how much can you make in 3 months, and then divide that by the 3 months, divided by how much you ever made. But that's why you have to think of it like that. But anyway, I just wanted to sit here and tell you guys, like, don't get in your head, stick to your plan, especially if you're a swing trader like myself. we're not going to get that many trade setups within a month. So when we do see our trade setup, we have to be on it. Today is Saturday, so the market is closed, and we'll start back up on Monday. Really Sunday, looking at what we can see, and Monday probably looking to get into some stuff if we see it. But being a swing trader, we obviously have to let the market play out. But that's just some things I wanted to get across.